Okay, just a prelude to today's video. So it's a video of me just do some cutting with my jigsaw and just general getting this, which you can see behind me, is now almost ready for track. Okay, but the video you will see, it'll be a big mess in the process of getting it ready. So that's all I wanted to show you, the big mess I make before I tidy things up and vacuum everything. Next video I'll be putting this white underlay on it that deadens the sound a little bit, and I can start soon getting some track down. And I'll also be putting up a video, a very short one, about me cutting track, which didn't go as planned. So it's like a deconstruct video rather than a construction video. You'll catch that during the week. It's only a short one, it's not. No. And so yeah, I also went to the local second-hand shop. The local second-hand shop is very, very interesting. At Christmas, trying to get loads of figures because people are building, dioramas and stables and stuff, all that stuff that people do at Christmas. But it's a great place to get some figures for like 10 cents each that you can use for the track. So I decided, let's get some of these 10-cent figures, and I might use them in the future. There's a few that I think I can definitely use for my crash videos. This is the idea in the head for the crash videos. Let's have a look at a couple of the figures I got. So we have some Santa Claus sitting down. He can be on a hill somewhere. I'll work out something with him. We got some sort of crazy looking demented baby thing. Scary. From a horror film, I think. We got some old people. Don't forget, these are 10 cents and ready painted and everything, Some crazy way of playing golf. I think it's something with him. We got one of those, ass, donkey, whatever you want to call it. We got this guy here doing a bit of praying. We got this guy here praying. These people here looking all very somber. We can use all of these in our crash videos. We got a cow. Yeah. The cow would be more 24th scale. These figures would possibly be 132 scale, maybe. What else have we got? We've got some sheep. I got a mushroom. I got a little bird. These are all in the local second-hand shop. We got Santa Claus. There he is there. And some other bits and pieces. So I had a bit of fun in the second-hand shop. Anyway, there's the track, ready to go. Ready to go to the next stage. We're getting really interesting now. So what I've done is I've moved everything off here over to here. Big mess, and back to here. And we're going to put the white stuff down, put the track down, and then we move over to this side, do this side. Then we're ready to run a car. But today's post is just about cutting this piece. And just me just being silly and doing my usual silly stuff and having fun, and that's what it's all about. So, what do I say next? Here we go. It's my pointing finger. Here we go. I just had to do this. I had to do this little post just to set off Joe from Herrera's career, just to set off Joe's OCD. Look, Joe. Oh, look at the track. Oh, Lord. Oh, Joe's a great mate. Okay, so listen, what I done was cut out this section here because it was overlapping this piece of track. I'll take the camera off in a minute and I'll show you what I done. Now, just to show you a little thing I do. Right? Now, if I want to mark this piece, and I wanted to, you can't get me marker in there, right? Now, we're all humans. We know where our finger is. If someone says, do the top of your finger with a marker, that's the top of your finger, yeah? So what I do is, get me 2 fingers. Sorry if I blocked the view. There's where I want to cut this piece. I know that's the top of my finger. Nature will tell me, that's the top of my finger, there. So what I do is I hold my finger. Can you guys see this? I hold my finger against the piece of wood I want to match. I put the marker there as if it's on top of my finger. And I just follow my finger along underneath the piece that I'm cutting. Now, then what you get is, there's your mark. Now, that's one just to screw up. That's just to screw with the heads of the, that's one just to screw the heads of the carpenters. Because I don't have any fancy carpentry tools besides the basic saws and jigsaws and stuff like that. I heard, listen, just for the carpenters, hold on a minute. Look, you can make your own 90-degree angle using some OSB. The carpenters like that. It's great fun annoying people. Sorry. So let me just cut this. Let's watch me cutting this. What do you reckon? So there's my mark. There's my mark there. Now the light's shining on that so I can see it. Can you see me cutting? I'm cutting at a very awkward angle here so you guys can see it. Okay, let's see if it works. Hold on, we'll flick the tripod around. Who needs proper tools when God gave you natural tools? There's the piece there. Okay, it's grand, it fits in there. Okay, and the anal people say, oh, it's a millimeter off there. Yeah. So what you do then is, if you're absolutely not happy, you get your jigsaw. Now, you can get above it with your marker and put a little mark there. And just chew that little bit out. So I have this piece zooming back. That's the piece I cut off from here, you see? So that was, you see, that's protruding over the lower track. So it meant the wall would have been right onto the lower track. So I took that piece out. All the way around to that side there. So we're clear now, all around. Okay? And boom, so now we can make, going over here, we can see our hill going down now. We have our track there, and we can do some landscaping coming down from here down towards the track. A little bit of a steep grass hill or something like that. To get this piece to bend here, because don't forget this is straight up to here. This piece is straight under here. So you had a terrible kink in this piece. So I just cut out a groove there. You see the groove? Cut out the groove. And then that track will slot in there. So now you have a more steady bend, you see? So that's your bend. Now once you put them little red tabs in, that'll be much nicer. Instead of having a very strong bend here, it'll go right down like that. Follow the track. What else have I done? I've extended this piece. Let me go underneath and show you what I've done. Hold on, I'll take the camera off the tripod. Oh, yes. The room's in a mess. I know, that's life. So I've extended this piece under here, okay. That comes out there. So that's extended. Put a new little leg there. Joined it up there to the track there. Okay. Screwed in some board here. Sorry, focus that. Screwed in some board here. Fixed this piece here. And this is going to be, it'll have a barrier here and a little bit of a hill coming down here. Just again, a little bit of a cliff edge. Or I might put my wall here using the polystyrene ceiling tiles along here, maybe as a wall built going up this road going uphill. So there you go. Hold on, let me show you something. Joe, look at this. Woo! Nothing of. Notice I said vacuum cleaner. I didn't say Hoover. Notice the vacuum cleaner can clean that. No problem. Hey, look, I'll show you me. Look at me straight edge. Look, me 90 degree. Look at that. Look, see? Absolutely wonderful. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting sideboards on all of this stuff here. The grass will come there, so it's all any untidy bits will be hidden completely. So guys, again, you don't need to be Mr. Expert Carpenter. So far the rebuild has cost me €20. I had to buy a few bits of wood like this. A few bits of wood were €10, and I had to buy some screws, which are €10. So there you go. I'm using all the old wood that I've cut up, these pieces that I cut out of the middle. I've been cutting it up. I have a few pieces joined together. Makes no difference. There's a piece there, another piece here. These are this way, screwed on here. Absolutely perfect, not going anywhere. This long piece, again, is a piece of the original, and that's just for that uphill section. So we've got a few little levels. We got the downhill section there. Move the tripod out of the way, Harry. We got the downhill there, nice little downhill. I love these sort of downhills, like on my garage track. Reminds me of one of my favourite circuits, which is the Bathurst circuit in Australia. I love how that goes downhill. Then takes another little kink, and then it goes on to the big long straight. Oh, it's fantastic. Then hits the right hand bend and the left up towards the stadium. It's great stuff. So yeah, it comes down off the mountain. So that's why I like these bends. It's like this top bend here on the left. It's like the bends coming through the hill section. And then you have the sharp bend coming down. The cars open up, head down the hill. Short version of Bathurst. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I'm doing. Big mess. Look at that. Whoa. I'll have to vacuum the track. That's okay. I'd rather leave the track on and get my angles the way I want them. Hold on. I'll just move my glass goggles for cutting. Okay. I'm covered in sawdust. So I have to... that's how it's going at the moment. Progressing. We're getting close. Now I'm going to have to get this white stuff that I use, the linoleum underlay, for deadens the sound a little bit, softens up where the track joins the wood. I'm going to have to change this curtain then. This is just up on the window so the neighbours aren't staring in at me making a mess. When I'm finished, we're going to be putting a new curtain up there. So there you go. I'm having fun. And that's the main thing, always.